What's going on, family? I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day. Today, man, we're gonna finish our process of preparing Zeus for her winter storage, or his winter storage. Yeah, you know. And man, we gotta clean this thing. Zeus is looking kinda dusty. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to go ahead on and get Zeus ready for winter storage by cleaning him up. He's a little dusty, man, and what we're going to use today to get the job done. I thought I had a bottle right there, man. I'm tripping. Oh, it's in the back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're going to have to make sure we take all these towels and all this little extra stuff. We ain't got a lot of stuff in Zeus. Jacket. This is what we're using to wipe Zeus down. The Power Detailing Set and Conquer. It's waterless wash that works absolutely phenomenal. It's also a quick detailer spray. It has ceramic properties. So, if it wasn't that it was cold, and it wasn't that I already taken off the all-season tires off this thing, I could have took you to the car wash and show you just how well it works. When I tell you guys, all I have to do is spray this thing down, and every little bit of dirt and dust, and you see this, you can see where I rubbed against it. It looks, you know, clean, dirty. It washes off. I have white microfiber towels. When I wipe this thing down, when I dry it with the white microfiber towels, it's absolutely spotless. The towels are clean, it's just wet. So the combination of this product, hold up, man. Here we go. Come on, let's get together. This product and wrap, I don't know, man. I think I might have to keep this as my 1-2 punch. Shout out to Zay, my brother Zay at ITZWRAP for wrapping the car. And shout out to my guy, Frank, for introducing me to this product. Just saying, man. And listen, y'all know how your boy do. When I go in, we get the product, man. And I'm doing a gallon at a time, man. And it smells phenomenal. Like the purple smells like grapes. It smells great. He has two different ones, a blue and purple. Blue smells like bubblegum. And the purple one smells like grapes. It smells good too. You can't beat it. It's what it is, man, what it is. So this is one of the next steps that we're doing to get the car ready for winter storage. And what I'm looking for now, looking for something that's gonna hold this phone. So I'll let you guys see just how easy it is to wipe this thing down. And we're gonna wipe down, the outside, all the jams, all the under the hood, and we're gonna clean it up pretty nice so that all we have to do next season, literally, uncover it, unplug it, get in it, and drive. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, you know, when I first started doing my research on this and learning about how guys prepare their cars for during the off season so that they're ready for next season, a couple of things that radiated with me was, you know, having the oil change done, having the car cleaned and prepped, so that when the weather's nice, all you get out and do is drive. You don't have to worry about having to go get oil change. Having a full tank of gas. You don't have to worry about having to go get gas. Having a clean car, making sure you don't have to worry about washing the car before you take it out into the world. It's just, you can't beat it. You get out, you drive, you enjoy the car effortlessly because You know, for any of you guys out there that store cars, you know just how anxious you can get about getting out and driving. Who wants anything to get in the way of that? Just saying, just saying. So let me see if we set up enough so we can see. And then we are about to go get started. I'm gonna wipe Zeus down, man, and yeah, man, get them ready for one of the stores. And listen, you know, I feel sad, a little down about not being able to drive the car. But reality is, we had a great season. I can't complain about that. And looking forward to giving Zeus a little bit of a break, and then get excited for whatever comes the next season. Let's get started.
You are listening to the smooth tones of Swole 55. I'm just playing. Listen, I want to narrate at least some of the things that I'm doing. As you can see, man, I got a 2-towel process. I fold the towels in quarters so that I can use first 2 sides of every. Basically, I have 8 sides of a towel now that I'm able to use to wipe on, wipe off the dirt, the material. I mean, not the material, but the spray that I sprayed on the vehicle. And as you also notice, guys, I'm working from the top and working my way down. So I always start with the top of the car, and I work my way down. I find that there's less dirt at the top and more at the bottom. The last thing we want to do is cross-contaminate. Taking any dirt, any nasty stuff from the bottom of the car and bringing it to the top and scratching the car. Not a good look, guys. Not a good look. So one of the cool things that we have going in our favor is that we have a wrap on the car. That wrap gives us a little bit added protection and keeps us from having to worry about, you know, scratches. Too many scratches at least, right? So yeah, that helps us a lot. Again, work one side from the top, working my way down, and then I work my way around the vehicle. Look at that, the bottle just started sliding, man. This stuff is amazing, guys. And let me just let you know, as we wipe it on and wipe it off, it gets so slick, it'll blow your mind, man. Absolutely blow your mind. Now, what I realized I was picking up off the car during this process was a lot of dust. It was crazy amount of dust that was coming off of this car. Not complaining about the dust, of course, guys, but just the fact that, you know, it was more shocking to me than anything else. I didn't expect it. When I say dust, I mean I was seeing hair. I was seeing it was just very fine particles of dust, which could be a problem on paint also, just to let you know. It can scratch. But with this product and the towels that I was using, yeah, less prone to scratching, guys. Less prone to scratching. So yeah. As you notice, I'm towards the back of the car now, and one thing that I have a tendency to do is the absolute back of the car. I save that for last. There's a tendency for that part of the vehicle to collect far more dirt and more dust and more stuff than any other part of the car. When I got to this part, the bottle in my pants was falling down, but anyway, the bottle was getting a little bit empty, so I definitely need to refill the bottle. So you'll notice that I'm working my way around the car and realizing that I don't have enough material in the car. And I'm like, okay, what am I doing? I need to spray some more. I noticed something at the bottom, man, and I felt like maybe it was an issue with the wrap or stains that I had on the car that came from someplace. And so what I end up doing, I'm like, man, maybe let me get some more material, more spray, and I'm gonna spray this area down a little bit better, maybe, you know, because it looked like run lines, guys. I'll show you what it was when we get there. But anyway, it started bugging me. I started spending a lot more time down on that bottom area, switching towels. As you can see, still switched. I did not wipe the bottom and then come up and wipe the top. Always changing that towel around and making sure that we're not, you know, cross-contaminated. Yeah. So bear with me as we work our way through.
Young Shy Beats. Purchase your tracks today.
So guys, let me show you all this. So I was washing this spot, and what kept getting me was, I'm looking at right here. Y'all see it? You see the drip lines? Hold up, focus. Focus. You see look like drip lines right there? I'm like trying to clean that. Guess what that is, man? It's a reflection from the forged carbon. It's a reflection. Them drip lines ain't drip lines, man. That's reflection. Man, it happens. You know, we ain't perfect. We all make mistakes, right? It ain't drip lines. It's reflection. And I probably almost rubbed the wrap off trying to get that drip lines. When you do it right, you do it right. And he did it right. And this thing just so clean that it looked like drip lines.
All right, so now it's time to hit the other side. Not that much different from this side, the front side. So we just kind of give you a snippet of what's happening on the other side. With the only difference, and that was on the front, right? When I started wiping on the front, I realized, well, I need a little bit more space. So, well, we had to open up that garage before we can get that front wiped off real nice and purty. And then, of course, close that garage. Reposition the camera so that, guys, I can show you guys the last little piece of the cleaning of the outside of Zeus. And hopefully you can see it well enough. And that's the back.
Purchase your tracks today. Young Shy Beats. 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 Purchase your tracks today.
All right, guys, so wiping the back wasn't as bad as it could have been, because the back, for some reason, the back of these cars collect all of the dirt and dust. Now, the worst part usually are those tips, and this is the product that we use on the tips. Yep, great stuff, all-purpose cleaner, works phenomenally.
Purchase your tracks today. Young Shy Beats. Purchase your tracks today.
So now, guys, we work on the interior jambs of the vehicle. And as you can look and see already, we're not working with something pretty dirty. I wipe this stuff down every time I wash a car. So at this moment, the towel's pretty clean. It's just a little bit of dust. All I'm doing now is just, I guess getting the dust. It's really not that bad, but I want to make sure it's just uber clean. You never know how the car can present or who it needs to present to. So Yeah, man. We just starting off with a very, very good slate. Same for the door jambs and the seams, except they do collect a little bit more through riding and cruising than that little area in the hatch would. Now, same for under the hood, guys. If you're not doing this and you do show your car, you should. There's nothing that says that under the hood of the car should not be as clean as any other part of the car. I don't care what year, make, model. Under the hood shouldn't be oily. That's a problem. Oily under the hood is a problem. That's either carelessness or you have a problem, man. You might want to get that checked out. So all of the plastics, the metal pieces that have a shine or could have a shine or that are dusty, I'm cleaning them. I'm wiping them down. I want to make sure that under the hood can be touched. Man, knock everything over. Can be touched without leaving someone with the need to wipe their hands off after touching. That's me cleaning the top of the dipstick. Yep, you got to do that sometimes, man. Just saying.
All right, guys, I am a little tired. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I worked out today. So this wipe down after doing my chest today, I think that's about enough. What's left? We got a clean interior. Gotta take all this stuff out. Take that coat out of there today. Take the bag out today. This is just the bag I take with me. It has supplies, towels. They have an extra t-shirt. Things that I need to wipe the car down with quick. That's what lives in this bag. And I keep that bag in the car. We don't cross-contaminate. We have one separate bucket for 30 towels. These are towels that touch paint. These are towels that touch everything but paint. Separate the towels, guys. Even if you wash them, it still can be contaminated. And you still can scratch your paint. Put this down, finish under here. Let me get a towel because I see a little overspray on the hood that I'm gonna wipe off real quick. Looks like little sparkles. I don't know if y'all can see it. See it? The cool part about that stuff, man, it just wipes right off. There you go.
Young Shy Beats.
They don't stay on there to the point where you gotta wet it again and wipe it again. It just wipes off.
Young Shy Beats.
I'm trying to tell y'all, this stuff is good, man. I'm serious about my car products. I like my stunner butter. Dr. Carstein makes an incredible product, man, but my man came around when I was in the middle of not being able to get in contact with Mr. Carstein. I like this stuff on wrap, so I can't complain, man.
Young Shy Beats.
So I'll tell y'all something, man, it was interesting. As I was wiping the car down, most of what I felt like was coming off the car wasn't like really dirt. It was like dust. And real interesting, it's like hair, like dust you find around the house and stuff. So hair and dust. It was weird the way what came off. And I know, you know, hearing and reviewing and talking to other people, I know there's a static electricity thing that happened with vinyl. And that's what sometimes would it attract. It isn't the heavy dirt. It's dust. It's the weirdest thing. But the cool part about dust, it wipes off super easy. And maybe that would attributes to why everything just, I can wash the car with water and everything just falls off of it. Like there's so much hair. There was a lot of strands of hair in the dust towels, in the towels that I wiped off. Lots of hair, it's crazy. I'm gonna probably end up leaving this alone for a while so I can stop looking at it and then come to put a fresh eye on it so I can look for more spots. It looks good, man. She clean, boy. Ooh, she clean again, y'all. She clean again. Zeus! He clean, boy. I keep calling this sheep. Cole ain't got no pronouns. You know what he is? Zeus is a boy. Yes, sir. But anyway, so that what I use is all-purpose cleaner. Clean these tips like you would not believe. So that's the only thing I use on the tips. Always wipe the bag down last. I think I probably mentioned that in narration, but I plan on narrating this. But anyway. And I always start from the top and go down. Once I get to the bottom, I don't want to use that on the paint anymore. I think that's too much. But with the dust, I don't think it's that bad. And on wrap, I think I'll keep this practice going because, you know, for me, it keeps this thing looking nice. And for the guy that actually wrapped this car, he can see that I take proper care of his product. Although I paid for it. But it's showing appreciation to the person that did this work. I wouldn't want to get this thing wrapped and I just dog it. And I know I paid for it, it's my money down the drain, but when people put care into things like this, man, you should care. I'm just saying. Yeah, man, we're gonna wrap this one up. I think that's it for tonight. I'm tired. I need to regroup. I need to clean up. Funky. But man, those products are not your average products, guys, and this is not your average car. Put the best on this thing, man. That's the plan. The plan is always to put the best on it in it. So it always gives us what we want. Ooh, look at that flag off that hood. Sheesh. Yes, sir. Why is that, man? Because we're designed from greatness, guys. Because we're designed from greatness, man, you have the right, the authority, responsibility to never, ever, ever be average. So, guys, I don't know how we do, man. Don't be average. Don't be average, guys.